Hello everyone, Necromancy for Kids here, bringing some necromancy for you. This time around, I'd like to discuss something that I've been talking about casually for a few years now, and that I finally have something to show to exemplify. As you could tell by the title, thumbnail, or whatever, I'm here to discuss Pot of Greed. Longtime viewers of this channel may recall a video I made some years back titled Why Pot of Greed is Good for Go Format, wherein I espouse the merits of Pot of Greed as a card in older formats and why I think it's not as big of a deal existing in the format as others claim it to be. Beyond even just Go Format, it is oft repeated that Pot of Greed is the most broken card in the game and will never come off the ban list. Yet, here we are, with this brand new format called Genesys Format, where there are no banned cards, and yet, Pot of Greed is not destroying the game. You could say that it's because Pot of Greed has a point value assigned to it, and thus you can get more points if you don't pick it. Well, as of right now, Pot of Greed costs exactly 30 points of the standard 100 points you can spend on a deck. Meaning, you can play not only one, but 3 Pot of Greed in your deck, plus have 10 points left over. If the card is so broken, then why can you play 3? Some cards even cost 100 points. Not just that, but by my count, of the 536 cards currently in the Genesys point list, a whopping 260 of those cards cost more points than Pot of Greed does. Pot of Greed is the most broken card in the game, then why are 260 cards given a higher value than it in the point system, which is literally meant to determine the power level of a player's deck? Not only that, but that's basically half of the cards on the list are considered to be better than Pot of Greed. You might tell me that's because Konami gave it the wrong value, but that doesn't appear to be the case. A lot of decks so far will use 1 copy of Pot of Greed, maybe, but they won't even dare to go to 3 unless it's an FDK deck like Exodia. It's a good card, yes. I won't argue that it isn't a good card. But it is definitely not the most broken or worst designed card in the game. And why is that? Well, using Genesys Format as an example here, because they literally show you the power level of each card in your deck by assigning it a point value, you have a 30-point card which lets you draw 2 cards. You could get wacky value and draw a card worth like 70 points off it. However, the more likely scenario here is that you draw 2 cards worth 0. 2 random cards from your deck that likely don't help you to win very much, if at all, depending on the scenario. Meanwhile, there are cards which, if you play them, you're going to combo off with them or combo into them with just a single card as the actual catalyst, and you get 30, 50, 100 points of value off them, and now you're basically just gonna win the game. Pot of Greed does nothing on its own, and doesn't combo unless you happen to get lucky and draw into the cards, which are the actual problems in the first place. The reason I think that people don't see this when they read the card is because draw 2 cards is an extremely simple line of text, and you can see the value and advantage right there. Meanwhile, summon 1 Yugioh monster from your deck doesn't really seem that bad until you realize that summoning Yugioh Assailant lets you summon Yugioh Veiler and Yugioh Jimjo, who lets you destroy a card, draw a card, and negate a card. Suddenly, you have a lot more than just a +1 advantage, and you did it with just a single card. Anyway, that's basically what I wanted to get off my chest. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and also I'm going to put a link to my own version of what you could basically consider GOAT format, Genesys format, except this was built months ago based off the Pokemon Hall of Fame format. Let me know what you guys think of the video, and if you want me to make a video on that. And thank you very much. Have a good one.